Consistent branding isn't a nice to have. Every document you send to a client and every asset you put out into the world is either building trust or quietly undermining it. And the visual quality plays a key role in this. The question is how you maintain that consistency at the speed your business actually demands, without a designer on call every time you need a proposal or a slide deck or some social content. Anthropic have just launched Claude Design, and it opens up something genuinely useful for expert businesses: the ability to generate on-brand visual assets consistently and on demand. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to make this work for your business. Before we touch Claude Design, we need to build the foundation first. And this is the step most tutorials skip, and it's why their outputs look quite generic. You're not inventing a brand here, you're documenting what already exists and what already works for your business. We're going to take your best existing assets, slide decks, proposals, one-pages, and extract the core parameters. Your color palette, for example, with hex codes, your typography, your visual hierarchy. Now we're going to do this in Claude Cowork and use it to build a reusable design system. That system then becomes the foundation we take into Claude Design. Get this right once and everything you generate from here maintains consistency automatically. So let's do this for a real business, and we'll do it for our online learning agency, Candle Digital. Now, I've pulled together a mix of existing assets. We've got a slide deck, we've got a couple of logos, and we've got some brand guidelines. And I've put those all on a folder on my desktop. I'm going to use Claude Cowork to analyze these and extract what's consistent across all of them and codify that into a design system we're going to use in Claude Design. So to get to Claude Cowork, once I've got the app open, I've got chat here on the left, and at the top here I've got code, and I'm going to work in a new folder. So I'm going to choose a different folder. I'm going to select that from my desktop, and I'm going to allow it to pull from the files within that folder. Now I need to add a prompt. So I'm going to add this prompt in here, and it says, using the contents of this folder as source material, create a detailed design system document covering all key elements. So typography, color, visual language, component conventions, tone, and layout. So it's going to extract everything I put into the folder, codify it, and save it as a design.md, which is a markdown file. And that's the file we're going to take into Claude Design to use. So let's run this. So it took 3 or 4 minutes, but it's digested that really well. It's taken the 4 files that I provided it and created a design markdown file, which we can then use our design system. And if I double click on it, you can see all the information that's managed to extract it out. What we're going to do now is take that markdown file and use it to create our first design system for Candle Digital. So to access Claude Design, I actually need to go to the web browser version at the moment of Claude. And on the left-hand side, we have design here. So I'm going to click on this, and I want to create a new design system. So on the top here, I've got design systems. I'm going to create a new one, and I'm going to call this Candle Digital. I'm going to upload the markdown file that I've created here. So in here, I've got the design.md. I can also add some logos if I wish to do so as well. And I'm going to continue to generation. So it's taken about 5 minutes, but Claude Design has actually worked through and created a draft design system. So I can see here the primary colors that it's managed to identify. We've got the scale, and you can also refine this by just simply saying looks good. You can say it needs work. You can start to tweak this. One thing it has here, it doesn't have one of the fonts, but that's because it's a proprietary font. So it's going to substitute with a Google font. But overall, if you see what it's broken it down into, it's quite a significant amount of styles that it can then use in different formats. So why don't I show you what you can now do with this design system when it's in place. So I'm back in Claude Design, and I want to create a LinkedIn carousel. So all I'm going to do is go to new prototype, typed in LinkedIn Carousel, just so we've got that name convention. I'm going to pick the design system of the Candle Digital one, and I want high fidelity. So I'm going to click create, and it brings up this screen. So to get started, I need to put a prompt into this area here, and I've already pre-prepared this. So I've said design a 5-page LinkedIn carousel using placeholder content, and then giving it some detail to that. One distinct background color per page. I've asked for a structure, and make sure it uses typography, spacing, and alignment consistent across all 5 pages. So let's send that over to Claude Design. So you can see here it's starting to create the assets folder associated with it using the design system that we've provided. So it's taken it about 2 minutes to create this, and I can see here the LinkedIn carousel that's created. So it's very on brand. It's used the logo, it's used the colors, it's very on brand in terms of typography and spacing, and I can use this to skip through it. So I've got the basis of a LinkedIn carousel here that I can then use, and I can adapt it in different ways. So I can click on the edit button, and that will change things. I can also do tweaks here, so I can add things here. I can also comment on certain things, and I can actually also use the box here to change some of the designs. What's really handy is I can also edit this in Canva. So you can take this, use it as a basis and bring it into Canva, then edit it from there. And all I simply do is go to share and then send to Canva. I've also got lots of different opportunities to export it as a PDF, export it as a PowerPoint, and loads of different ways. So in terms of being able to create assets that are visually on brand very quickly, this is going to be a really powerful tool for any business owner to be able to do so without involving an actual designer themselves. And on that note, there's one thing I want to be clear about. You don't need a designer to make this process work, but your brand will be significantly more powerful if you involve a designer at the early stages, someone who can capture the feel you're trying to capture in your brand for your clients and for your audience, and translate that into a visual identity that actually holds weight. Notice that I did upload brand guidelines at the start to create the design markdown file. If you get that foundation right with the designer once, extract it properly into a design system, then Claude Design lets you generate consistent on-brand assets at the speed your business actually demands. And that's the combination that's going to work. One practical thing worth knowing before you dive into Claude Design too. So Claude Design runs on tokens. Think of them as the fuel in the engine, and it's very easy to burn through them quickly. So I use Claude Cowork, but you can use Claude Design to analyze your existing files directly, but this uses a lot of resource. My recommendation is to do what we did, use Claude Cowork to do the heavy lifting, and then use your Claude Design tokens purely for generating outputs. That way you'll get significantly more mileage from what you're trying to achieve. There you have it, a workflow involving Claude Work and Claude Design to create consistent on-brand visuals at speed. And this is still early days. The capabilities are only going to get more powerful as the technology develops. Our view is the experts who build these systems now are the ones who will have a serious operational advantage when it does. Give Claude Design a go now and let me know how you get on in the comments.